I take a lot of pride in saying I'm involved in the world's toughest sport. Anyone who says otherwise has never wrestled. It's a test of a man's physical and mental toughness, and being on the mat really reveals a man's true character.
Wrestling in my area is a lot different than it is here in Tampa, Florida. I'm from North Jersey, New York area, right on the border, and it's like a lifestyle up there. It's like a small community, a family. It's not something that people just pick up and do on the weekends for fun. It's people put hours and hours and lifetimes into it.
5 seconds, two more. Two more.
So when I got to high school, as I said, I was hooked in 8th grade. I got to high school, and I went to a private school in Jersey. That was a legacy there. My dad went there, and I just fell in love with wrestling, as I said. And they're known for wrestling. They're a powerhouse. Got there, did real well at first. Made the team. Was starting varsity as a freshman, which is not really, it doesn't happen too often there. We went my freshman year. We actually ended up going to state finals, and we ended up losing to a team that was real good. They had a bunch of state champs, real good, top caliber guys, and that loss really stirred things up for me.
10 seconds.
Prior to winning a state title our senior year, we're coming up to this season. We're all amped up. First match of the year, we're in Delaware at a tournament, national tournament, one of the toughest in the country. It's called Beast of the East. I got kind of a shitty draw. I wrestled the kid who actually took second in the whole tournament, first round. I'm taking it to him. We're on the edge of the mat, and I'll never forget it, like it was yesterday. He takes a shot on my leg. I sit out, pulls my ankle up. I felt a pop and a wave of heat go straight down from my knee down to my heel and straight up to my hip. It was like I just got shot in the knee, and I bellied out and looked over at my corner and said to my coach, I could look in his eyes and remember it still, like, I'm done. Like, that's it, I'm done. After fighting through the whole season with torn ACL, meniscus, my LCL and my MCL was all jacked up, we won a state title. It ended up being a great season, very satisfying, but at the same time I still had kind of a bitter taste in my mouth because I knew I couldn't wrestle competitively ever again. And I knew I wasn't going to take no for an answer in the sport. The sport made me who I am today. Love the sport, and the sport's been my life for as long as I can remember. I mean, I can't imagine life without wrestling. I fill my time with wrestling in here. I mean, I love the sport and can't imagine life without it, so I can teach it. I have a great gift. I don't mean to sound like I'm boasting or bragging, but I have a great gift. It's what I've done my whole life. I know the sport in and out, and I can bring that kind of culture from up north down here and give them a different look. And that's really what I've been able to help and improve these guys, because they kind of get a different view on the sport rather than just what their coaches and people from this area are giving them. It's always good to get an outside view. And it's been successful so far. They like what I've been doing. I'm young, so I can still get down on the mat and wrestle with the kids. I might not be able to compete, but I can, at my own level, but I can still get down and wrestle and show them and go hard and get after it with them, and that's what they really love. And I just love giving back, and it's my involvement with the sport, and I don't think I'll ever go without wrestling my entire life.